Hello, my name is Mkwashon Mills, and I'm here to present my Plagiarism Checker project that I'm going to be working on. And I think I'm going to be as brief as I can. Uh, so, what problem are we trying to solve? We're trying to solve content duplication, which is a disease which must be monitored and eradicated. So for businesses, it needs reputational damage. It leads to reputational damage and bad search engine rankings. So this is one of the problems that my AI is trying to solve. We are trying. Our target audience may be the authors, the students, and the teachers themselves that will benefit from this plagiarism checker. There are a lot of plagiarism checkers out there, and I hope by the end of this semester I can add some features to this plagiarism. So the type of data that I'm going to be using is basically text that I'll use, and I'll use the Python Flask and text mining to detect plagiarism using the vector database called the Pinecone. So that is one of the things I'll be using for this. So even during this, we have the differences between the supervised and unsupervised. So we have the differences here. These are one of the things that I'm going to be using in my project. So for example, the main distinction between the two approaches is the use of labeled data sets. To put it simply, supervised learning uses labeled input and output, while unsupervised learning algorithm does not. So one of the techniques I'll be using the regression and classifications for the supervised learning techniques. The regression techniques aims to produce output value. We can use it to predict the percentage of puzzles in a given text provided. Then classification, recognition of text and an article. So these are one of the supervised learning techniques I'm going to use. Then we have the unsupervised learning techniques. I have two of them that I may be using in my project, the clustering and the dimensionality reduction. So these are one of the few I'll be using. Uh, so for example, when I use this clustering, this algorithm can help me solve obstacles, like create clusters of similar words based on their content. For my plagiarism check, I find groups of articles with similar words for the same thing. Uh, Then some challenges I may run into is determining the right data set, data security and storage and explainability. This is one of the challenges I can run into. Possible solutions for this is to overcome this challenge. We can get in touch with AI experts and work with owners of different data to overcome challenges of implementing AI for determining the right data set. For data security and storage, to overcome this challenge, we need to ensure that the best database the data management environment for sensitive data and training algorithms for AI applications are being used to make sure that my model is understood. What we can do is do regular training, and so those are some of the possible solutions we can do. So we have what we call the AI evaluation metrics. So there's a difference between the accuracy, the precision, the recall, and the F1 score. So accuracy is the most intuitive performance measure and is simply a ratio of correctly predicted observations. So these are the differences. These are some of the metrics that I may be using in my algorithm model, in my AI model. So we have the accuracy, the precision, and the recall, and the F1 score. So some of the evaluation metrics for my projects, I have the accuracy. So accuracy, where I'll be using it to determine the percentage of plagiarism in a given text. Then I have the precision that I'll also be using to show me the to show me all positive predictions were correct. So these are some of my references that I used for this presentation. To go a little bit back here, so to go a little bit back here, what we are trying to do is that the plagiarism checker that we are trying to build is it will show the percentage of work that is copied from a different source. And my main aim is to add as many features as I can, because I know there are many different projects and checkers out there. So this has just been a small presentation of my work. Thank you very much, and hope to see you soon with some model that I've built. I'm Mokwa Mills, and thank you.